So we stopped at the last video down here when we like tried to access the post admin slash post dot php, and we can actually access it after the session is destroyed, which is not what we want. We want to allow the user, if the session is destroyed, we want to allow him to only access the login page. All right, and the rest of the pages when we have the session, or when he is logged in. So we can actually go ahead and access any other page that we want, since we're not checking for any session or anything like that. So if you can actually go to admins, admins.php, now we can access like sensitive data like our own admins, and we can like create admins from here, and this will mess everything up. So that's not what we want to be doing. So the reason the solution for this is pretty simple, just like what we did at the user's end. If we go down here to admins, and if we go to admins.php, not admins.php, go to index.php. If we look up this line right here, this will check for our own session, and this will prevent the user from going into it. So if the session is unset, down here we use this sign to check for if it's unset. It will go back to logins dash admins.php. So if we copy this whole code, close this, and we go down here admins.php, we can go ahead and paste this code, right, and save this whole thing. If we now go back to admins, it will get us back to login.php. We can access this like this. If we go admins.php, can see that we're going back to the login page all over again. So we can actually go and do the same thing down here. So save this, and we can also check on this. Yeah, this is actually the login dash admins, and this is going to be the logout. Let's leave it as that. So basically we have nothing over here to check for. Maybe we will check for create dash admins all over again to see if we have some kind of, we need some kind of error like alert or something, and we have one for for the inputs data. So it's all set, it's looking great. So let's close it, close this one. I'm guessing the admins down here is already finished. Right, so it's looking fine, looking great, So as you might know that I'm actually improvising. I don't plan the validation stuff. I want to check him myself with you. So it's all good. Guessing it's looking neat. So now the admin section is all set. Yeah, it's all sent. Text center row alert. No, password is wrong. Yeah, I'm guessing it's fine. So we can go to the second one, create categories dash admins. We go to create categories. We go up over here, and also we need this line. We need it on almost every page that we have. And if we look at the submit, it checks down here for the name, and right over here, insert into categories. This whole thing, it goes back. Okay, let's go ahead for categories and check. And if we go to categories, we go to create, you can see now if we click on create, it like displays this message, and it doesn't insert anything. So if you look up over here, we don't have any invalid data or anything like that. So this one is fine. We go to delete, checks right here for the delete, and it displays a 404 if he messes up some kind of, if he messes up the ID or anything like that. So yeah, it's looking fine. So we're gonna go to show dash categories, and of course we need our line that we already pasted it down here. Let's grab it again and go for it. So if we go categories not shows dash categories.php, so it's all fine, no errors. If we go to update, right, so here's the update, and here for this one it checks for if user session user ID rows, it goes back to the index. So I'm guessing it's all good. Show categories.php. It's looking fine, and maybe we will remove this away. We'll go for this one. So we won't allow the user, or won't allow anybody to go for inside this page if he's not logged in. If we save, if we look up, yeah, it actually does this thing, as with the alert, so it's all fine. So this now is done. The layouts, we don't have anything to check for in the layouts. Save. If we go to post-admins, so basically delete posts, it checks for the post ID, and then if there is nothing, if he messes up on the post ID, it will go back to a 404 page. So if we now go to show posts, we can of course go and paste this. As I said, we need it like in every other page that we have. So I'm guessing the query and everything is looking fine. Yeah, it's all great. So you can save this and close it. And status, I'm guessing nobody in the right mind will try to guess two parameters at the same time, and he will get them right. But we don't trust anybody, so we're gonna do, this is what you should be doing if you're coding. Don't trust anybody actually. Alright, so I'm guessing it's all good. Great. And we only have the index, and we already did this line and the index. Of course, this is what we did in the first couple of videos in the admin end. Right, so I'm guessing that everything is looking great. If we check posts for now, so it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Everything is looking fine. It's going back to the home. Every part of the project working as it's supposed to be working. If we go ahead and log out, and let's try and access like a random page. Maybe we'll access categories -admin /show categories. You can say the session is destroyed, we're going back to the login all over again. Let's go ahead and log in. You can see enter data into the inputs, which is of course what we need down here. If we try to access the index next.php, we're going back all over again to the login page. So guys, I guess this is it for this one. We've done everything that we need to do for the admin panel, and see you in the next videos.